What's up, fellas? It's the commish, coming at you with another Commissioner's Corner. Feeling a little bit under the weather, so I'm not like dressed up or having a nice ice cold beer. But what are you gonna do? I just want to get into a few things for starters. Another great loss on Monday Night Football. I don't, I don't know this with this Giants team. I don't know what to do or think or say. I mean, it's giving me 2017 vibes. In 2016, it was Odell's breakout year with Eli, and we went 11-5, I believe. Yeah, 11-5, and lost first round the Packers. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers in the playoffs, and huge hype going into 2017. Huge hype. We went 3-13. I lived in Texas at the time. I had Cowboys fans literally every week because I had to go to the bar. We'd go to Twin Peaks every Sunday, watch the game. I have Cowboys fans just coming up and be like, dog, it's going to be all right, dude. It's the Giants. The Giants are, this was back when the Giants were the historic franchise the Giants were. We were a hard-nosed team. We always have been franchise history. I mean, 4 Super Bowls. We're a historic franchise, but not now, not anymore. Now we are a poverty franchise of the past since 2016, essentially. Big poverty franchise. It's just no silver lining. Coach of the year, Brian Daboll, coach of the year last year, and the guys just don't even look ready. They don't look like they even practice. They look like I don't know what it is. I mean, we're getting blown out. The games aren't even fun to watch. It's just hideous. Everyone looks scared. No one looks like they know their role or what they should be doing out there. I don't get it. Daboll's getting angry. But the sad thing is, it's in the past seasons when the Giants were bad, you had some hope because we had a young rookie quarterback on a rookie contract. We're not rookie, but a young quarterback on a rookie contract. We had our stars haven't had their contracts yet, so it was okay, and we had money to play with and fix stuff. Now we don't have any money because we paid all these guys, and our offensive line is still woes. The offensive play calling looks horrendous. I mean, every call is a 5-yard out. Look back to the quarterback. How do you get yards off that? Once in a while, dinking Duncan's fine. But how are you supposed to get consistent plays or yards or break out anything? Been outscored 76-9, I think it is. 76-9 in the first half points. And the second half doesn't look any better now. We got Darren Waller. The guy's getting like 4 targets a game. None of it makes any sense. The offensive line. Daniel Jones got sacked 11 times. 11 times. 11 times. That's so crazy. And this is the 29th ranked Seattle defense. They weren't getting to the quarterback. It's just horrendous on all. I don't know. I got nothing to look forward to. It's tough. I feel bad for Tanner, who's embraced New York Giants. Might be a tough ride. I mean, at least you got the Celtics, who are always good every year, but I don't know, man. It's just hard to care. It's hard to give a shit. It really is. That's all I got, dude. It's all I got is football. That's all I look forward to, and that's how I get treated every year by the old Giants. But I still got that nostalgia of when they were good during 16 years and younger. Old young Jacob getting to watch the team. I don't think I've seen them good aside from last year in my adult life. I don't know what the answer is. We've drafted the most offensive linemen since 2020, and we still have no depth. Everyone's always hurt. Dale Jones has, half a second to get a playoff, and by the time when he does get a good pocket, he's so goddamn trigger happy because he's so nervous he's going to get destroyed. He just makes bad decisions, and everything just compounds on each other. It really looks like these guys haven't even been coached. It looks like they're just like, hey, go on out there, do what you did last year. That's what it looks like. It's just bad on all counts. 6 special team flags. 6? It's Pop Warner shit. That is straight up Pop Warner football shit. I just don't understand. And they got us on primetime 6 times this year. So we're just a mockery of the league. We're just a laughingstock. It's so hard, just to watch that shit. When you care as much as I care, dude. There's very few things in life I care about as much as football. People say, oh, it's only football. It's one of the few things I look forward to all year, dude. Whether the Giants are going 6-10, It's just this is what I look forward to, and god damn it, it's not even fun anymore. There's nothing to even look forward to anymore. It's like we're not losing games. We're getting fucking shit rocked. We're getting our poop pushed in. I mean, dude, it was week 3 and fans are already booing the Giants out of the stadium. I mean, I don't get it. I know every franchise goes through this. I mean, it's super fun watching Bills Mafia do what they're doing, but let's be honest, Bills Mafia were a fucking dog shit franchise before Josh Allen came around. They didn't do shit. They've never even won a Super Bowl. They've been to 4 and lost. I mean, that's a heartbreaking franchise too. Luckily, they're on the upswing very well for the past 3-4 years. But I just don't understand how these teams who are good every year just stay good. Like Cowboys have, granted, they don't do shit in the postseason. They don't win, but they're always a fun, good team to watch if you're a Cowboys fan. Ever since I've been watching, the Cowboys have been a good, solid team. Patriots are having a bad swing. I know there's upswings and downswings in franchises, and I just wish ours wasn't so long. Wish ours wasn't. I mean, you're talking a 10-year downswing. You take last year. If some people consider last year a fluke, if you take that as it will, um, then we've been in the playoffs once since 2012, I think. If you count last year as a fluke, twice if you don't. Who the hell knows, man? I don't know. Let's get into it. It was also a bad week of fantasy for your boy. It's not looking too much better for a couple of these guys. We'll get right into it. I lost. I got to give it to the game of the week to Tanner. I said it myself. I said I believe you have to score 135 points to win in this league. And if you win without scoring that, you got lucky. That's just the realisticness of it. I did not score 135, and I got my ass handed to me by Middlebury football team. We were both now 3-1. He had, his guys show out. He had Puka, 31. I had Stephon Diggs, 36. Anthony Richardson, 29. I mean, we had guys that showed up, and we had guys that didn't show up. So I'm going to give that the game of the week. It was decided by a little over 2 points. It was a close matchup. My team didn't pull through, and I am no longer undefeated. Next, we got Coins as Joseph for the chip. Joseph for the chip really underperformed. Didn't even score 100. Double-digit scoring. And Coyce put up his normal show out, 175. That's I think his best week, but I mean Coyce is always in the ballpark of high 140s to 180 and in that range, and that's good consistent fantasy. That's how you win. He's doing it. Christian McCaffrey putting up a 50 burger pretty much is absolutely blasphemy, but it's good. Wrigley Riggs, the talk of the night. He had the performance of the week for sure. He had 206. Put it up on touchdowns. Who again didn't even score 120, so it wouldn't have mattered who played touchdowns. Aside from the real stinkers, he would have lost. But Wrigley Riggs showed what his team could do. Fields put up a good boy. He had a lot of guys put up a good week. He's 1-3. He's no longer winless, and the calendar is a little bit further away from him. So. It's good on him. Touch of downs remains 0-4. Then we got Team Snyder and Baked Vet. Baked Vet squeaks another one out. He's 4-0. Another 128-point performance. He's sneaking them out. That's fantasy football, dude. I guess he's getting lucky. He's getting really lucky. Had some good showings, but I mean, just underwhelming week right there for that. Team Snyder is still winless. Then we got Snow Bunnies versus Al Degenerates, and I really feel bad for Al because Al put all the chips on the table on the Giants, man, and his team's gonna struggle if the Giants don't figure it out. It's cool. Allen might be the calendar guy if the Giants don't figure it out. This Allen's team needs Daniel Jones and Saquon to perform, and if Saquon and Daniel Jones perform, that means the Giants are playing well. They don't perform. We're not the Vikings, unfortunately. It'd be a lot funner to watch if we were the Minnesota Vikings, but we're not. So that's really tough for Al. Al's really taking the beating right along with the Giants. It's the way she goes. So yeah, that my predictions sadly were incorrect. I had myself winning. I had Jones for the chip winning. I had Riggy Riggs winning. I had Team Snyder winning, and I had Snow Bunnies winning. That gave me 2 out of 5 wins, putting me at 11 out of 15 correct um, predictions. So that's tough. Tough week, but we're still doing okay. Actually, I believe I'm 10 out of 15 because I was 8 out of 10. So I gotta change that on my paper. I remember that was on the last video. That was something that I goofed on. So I'm actually 10, and the guest is still 9 out of 10. Well, I am 10 out of 15. Yeah, I just got a sore throat and stuff, so I don't know. I might do a confiding of the commish episode where we just talk strictly fantasy football. I just really want to get on here and talk about how just like I'm not even angry. I'm just like genuinely sad. Like genuinely. This just is sucks, dude. Sucked the soul right out of me. With that Giants, just where the Giants are performing. So dog shit bowl of the week, I'm going to give the Big Vet and Team Snyder again. It's just another low. I mean, he's keeping it close. Maybe you might think, actually, no, I'm going to give the dog shit bowl to Riggy Riggs touchdowns. That was because their game was at least close. Team Snyder and Baked Vet. I'll give it to the blowout. So that's tough. Looking ahead to week 5, boys, we got me versus Team Snyder. It's the first bye week. It's the first bye week weeks of the season. I think the Chargers are one to take. I know I have 2 big buys. QB, my QB 1 and wide receiver 1, essentially, are out against Team Snyder. So Team Snyder might pull away and get him 1. I'm predicting that's not going to happen. I'm predicting I will win. But he does have a good opportunity. I mean, I'll be starting Ryan Tannehill. I got to throw in Isaiah Pacheco, who has been performing in my flex just because Keenan Allen's on the bye. But he's got Amari Cooper out, and he doesn't really have a wide receiver to replace him other than Sky Moore or maybe Kendrick Bourne, which I'm not too scared about. So, but again, this will be a much closer matchup than it should be due to the buys I'm getting hit with personally. So I'm going to go Captain Commish on that. I'm sorry, Team Snyder. Starting 0-5 is really, really tough. I don't know. I can't even talk you up, just like I can't talk this next guy up. Actually, I can. Because here's the deal. I'm getting hit with buys. Coys and touch of downs. Coys of touch and downs. Both of Coy's starting receivers are on buys. You have Mike Evans and DK Metcalf are both on a bye week. Your options to start are Jerry Jeudy, because Tyler Lockett is also on a bye week. And that's it. And you can move Sutton and put Jerry Jeudy and have both Broncos wide receivers. Have both Broncos wide receivers as your starting wideouts. That's a terrible idea in my opinion, but I mean you don't have much other option. You really don't. So that's going to be a tough matchup. And you got Cowboys versus San Francisco. I wouldn't expect a huge, points show out like you've been getting. I'm going touch of downs. Touch of downs going to get his first win. Sorry, boys, about the snot noises. Touchdown's getting his first win. It's going to be Coys because Coys is both wide receivers, both starting wide receivers, same bye week. And then your only options are to start 2 wide receivers on a shit-ass offense. I mean, one could go off, but both ain't going to go off. And by go off, I mean get you 20. Jets are a good defense. That's who the Broncos are playing. So I'm predicting touchdowns to get the first win. Then we got Baked Veteran versus Jones for the chip. I got Jones for the chip. I know Baked Veteran keeps getting lucky, and I'm trying my best not to sound like a hater, dude. I don't know how he's doing it. I mean, that's just fancy. It's a lot of luck. It really is. It's a lot of luck on it, what your opponent can do, because you can't game plan. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to stop Jared Goff this week. No, you can't do that. You got to hope that his guys suck and your guys are good. It's the only thing you can do. He's getting really lucky. Baked Veterans' opponents suck normally. They usually have bad weeks. And I was talking shit on Middleburg football teams, who also is getting very lucky in points against. I sucked against them. Some guys are getting real lucky. It's nice, I mean, that's fantasy football. I got to go Jones for the chip this week. I gotta go Jones for the chip solely because Jones has only got one bye. And he can move Aaron Jones up to that from that flex position, and then start a DJ Moore or Brandon Ayuk. His team won't be insanely affected by this. While they had goose eggs last week, he's not going to score 89 points again. He's one of the top scorers in the league. He's not going to score 89 points again. Baked Vet, however, I just can't see you continuing to get this lucky. I don't. That's all. I'm honestly just banking on someone putting up a big week on you. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna put a minimum of 120 up and put it in against. You're gonna put it on your opponent to say, "Here's what I do. Beat that." That's what you're gonna end up doing, and I think Jones is gonna get him one here. So give me Jones for the chip. Then we got Alan DeGenerates and Ricky Riggs. This is a very tough one. The Homer Giants fan in me wants Allen's team to win so bad. I want Daniel Jones to ball out. I want Miami to come in. We go to Miami, and hopefully Miami is like, oh, it's going to be a cakewalk. Because no one really got hurt in that Giants game. Maybe we get Saquon back. Doubt it. But maybe Daniel Jones. I don't know. Give me something. I got to hold faith. That's the only thing I could do as a broken Giants fan right now. We're not going to beat Miami, but can we just score some fucking points against them? Fuck's sake. So, Vegas Raiders, Jordan Love. I like the matchups he's got. Might have to figure something out with the tight end, Alan DeGenerates, and his defense. But he might be okay, especially if Saquon plays. Because Baker Mayfield's out, and Mac Jones has looked absolutely horrendous. He looked good at the start of the season, but he's just regressing. And you also have Josh Palmer out as Ricky Riggs. I'm not saying I will be surprised if Ricky Riggs wins and go 2-3, but I can't. Nah, I can, but I should. But I just want the Giants to do well, so I'm going Alan DeGenerates. I'm voting with my heart here. But some Middlebury football team, Snow Bunnies. I gotta go Snow Bunnies. This is a great matchup. This could be game of the week. 3-1, 3-1. C.J. Stroud's looking good. He's Tanner is benching Burrow, which is great. So Tanner could be, now he's talking getting more points. Now Tanner's a 140s team. He's very competitive now. He's 3-1. C.J. Stroud's playing. The bye weeks don't look like they're really affecting him, other than Godwin, who's probably going to be on his bench anyway. Yeah, and the bye weeks don't really affect Snow Bunnies this week, so I'm going Snow Bunnies. Snow Bunnies have been on a tear. I'm going Snow Bunnies, yeah. So yeah, that's that, fellas. Damn, I'm getting snotty, boys. Sorry. So that's the predictions right there. Yeah, give me myself over Snyder, Toucher Downs over Coys, Jones for the chip over Baked Vet, Alan DeGens over Ricky Riggs, and Snow Bunnies over Middleburg football team. That leaves us to our seasonal rank standings. As points for, I'm still in the lead at 640. Coys 619. Snow Bunnies 612. Riggs, with all the injuries, folks, is fourth in scoring with the show he had last week. Fourth in scoring. Now, granted, I still almost have 100 points more than him. I have the biggest spread differential still. The first to second hop is the biggest hop in the league. But, yeah, a 1-3 team is fourth in scoring. Talk about unlucky. We all know Wrigley drafted a good team. And he just got riddled with injuries, and his guys showed out. Alan DeGenerates, another 1-3 team. They are now fifth in scoring. Alan DeGenerates is fifth in scoring, 1-3. Jones is for the chip, 530. They are sixth in scoring, and they are 1-3. Then you have the 3-1 boys. Well, you have a 3-1 boy. Middleburg football team, seventh. They have 510 points. Then you have an undefeated team. Baked Vet, 500 points. He is 4-0. He is in 8th place in scoring. And the only two below him are Team Snyder at 480 and Touch of Downs at 472. Both the winless teams. That's bananas. That's a banana stat. Someone's got to drop big points on Baked Fat because that's crazy that he's 4-0 with that. Coys as well. If you go points against, you have Coys had the least scored on 456, Baked Vet 477, Middleburg football team 481, Snow Bunnies 509, Captain Kamish 520, Team Snyder 562, Riggy Riggs 568, Jones for the Chip 604, Touch of Down 632, and Alan Degenerates at 658. The difference between Alan Degenerates has been scored on 200 more points. 200 more points than Coys has. That's crazy. And Coys has not even scored 100 points more than Alan Degenerates. But it's wild. It's been a wild football season. Straight up, it's been a wild football season, lads. Let's just get right into the power rankings, boys. You know what I mean? I don't remember if I put. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. All right, so with that said, I just talked through a lot of stats. You know, it's getting a little easier to do these videos. Even though I'm this sad, I usually have a lot more energy between being not feeling well and fucking the New York Football Giants breaking my heart. I don't know. You know, I'm trying my best out here. I got the good stuff that Steve brought in, so we're gonna have no problems doing our next Confined Commish when that happens. These microphones are legit, and I think the camera quality is pretty nice too. You might see it focus here and there. I mean, I'm hyped up. So power rankings goes with this. Coys first. I'm going second. I had a bad week. I get that, but I'm still first in scoring by quite a bit. I still think I'm top dog, even though the record don't show it. Had a bad week, boys. It happens to everybody. You guys will all have one. You know, just happens. So I got Coys, Captain Kamish 2. Snow Bunnies is staying strong in third. Baked Vet is staying strong in fourth. But, you know, he won. I mean, he's undefeated. Even though we're showing you the numbers that showing his team's not super strong. He's 4-0. You can't argue that. So I got Middleburg football team then coming in at fifth. They're staying in the same spot. Jonesy for the Chip is sixth. Even though they had a horrendous week, I get that, but that's a one-off. I mean, one-off weeks happen. He does it again. If Jonesy for the Chip starts 1-4, guys, he will be bumped down. I mean, there's no doubt. Same with Alan Degenerates. We're gonna get to him. We got Riggy Riggs with the big jump. We just showed it. Riggy Riggs, like I said earlier, he's fourth in scoring. I know the record is not good, but this is a team that he had a good week. His team went off, but he's second in points ever in this league. It's still early, but he's second in points ever. 200 burger. So he's jumped up. He is now seventh. He is seventh in the power rankings. Alan Degenerates has bopped down. He's bopped down. He's now eighth. And that's just the Giants not performing. If the Giants start performing, this team could start winning again. That's just my take on that. Snyder drops down from 8th to 9th, and Touch It Down stays consistently 10th. 10-10. I think we're going to have... This poster's going to be wild. It's going to go down to Team Snyder or Touch It Downs. It's going to be one of those boys, maybe. I mean, Riggy Riggs is... All of a sudden, people are like, whoa, Wrigley, you know, he would have beat anybody. He would have beat anybody last week. That's exciting for him, man. I'm really excited for him. I'm not raising the alarms on my team at all. My team's going to be okay. This is about, you know, starting to level out. We're starting to see the divide in the teams. And yeah, it's only going to get more obvious if the playoffs were to end today. It'd be Coys, Big Veteran, Captain Kamish, and Snow Bunnies. And that's I think that's what everybody would think right now. Even Middleburg football team being 3-1, your team's got to score, my man. If this was a 12-man league, I'd have 6 players and I'd have 6 teams in playoffs. But it's only 10. I can't do 5. So let's get 4 teams. So Middleburg football team, I know you got the win against me, and congratulations on that. But you got to start scoring some points, my brother. I think the Joe Burrow switch up is going to help you in that regard greatly. I think everybody is looking forward to heavily going to Steven's house. Everybody, hope we can make it. I know he's gonna throw a good party. You'll all get to watch the Giants lose probably to the Dolphins in a painful fashion. So yeah, everybody, that's been the Commissioner's Corner. If I start feeling a little better, I will have the next guest come on. We'll try out these new microphones. They sound good. I've done tests with them all morning. So we're going to have no more bullshit hiccups or mistakes. And that's going to be it, guys. Thank you very much. Hope you guys are enjoying. And everybody, have a very good week. Good luck. Except for Team Snyder. Because I'm versing you. See you later, guys.